How y'all doing today? My name is Damien Pacheco from the Reaching Branch, and you're watching Rant, my unscripted, unedited, uncut talk on a particular subject matter that happens to be on my heart that might have some benefit to you. Today it's going to be a little bit of a different tack than what I've been taking recently. Instead of a rant, so to speak, this is more of a recollection, a little bit more of a remembrance. What I want to talk to you about is memories, and how the things that we collect throughout the years, or how little objects open up whole worlds of memories. In June 23rd, 1993, I gave this refrigerator magnet to my grandmother. It says, "I love my grandma." Boy, did I ever. As a young boy, I'd go up to her, I'd grab her leg, and I'd hold on, and she'd say all sorts of things that I couldn't understand because she spoke Spanish. My other grandmother was just as crazy. She'd run around and dance and go like, woo, like that. And it's amazing to me how little things, little trinkets, little objects throughout my life remind me of them and the whole world of memories that they have given to me. And we have things like this. Magnets. Or the elephants that my grandmother used to collect. And they sit in my room, and I look at them occasionally, and I look at their pictures. And I don't mourn their loss, because they've been gone for a while. But rather, I give thanks for the many, many wonderful memories. I give thanks for the days that they invested in me and taught me what it is to be a young man. And it was just a little object that reminded me. Years later, when I was about 13, and then I went again when I was 17, I went to Puerto Rico. And that's where I'm from. I'm Puerto Rican. And born and raised here, but there's always that connection with the homeland, so to speak. You always want to go home and see where you're really from. And I went to this crazy beach. My dad, one day, he decides, we're going to go all around the island. Now, Puerto Rico is a small island. It's not exactly the largest place on earth. So you can actually drive around the whole island in one day, see everything, etc. But it was a nice day. So me and my cousins were like, come on, Frank, why don't you just stop at a beach? Let us go hang out. So we pass all these beautiful beaches. Great beaches, crystal blue waters, the whole 9 yards. And we end up on this dingy one. And we go into the water. And I got into the water weighing something like 108 pounds. I left the water weighing 120 because there were rocks in my trousers because of the fact that the water had so many large pieces of sand, but the tide was so strong that it was bringing it in. And it took me forever to get all of that out. But one of the great things about that particular beach is it had all of these beautiful shells. And I collected these on that beach, and I took a string, and as you can see, I made a little garland out of it. And it was my way of reminding myself that this is how I connect with Puerto Rico. And when I look at these, I remember that moment on the beach, but I also remember the place where my great-grandfather lived. And it was basically a shack, maybe 12 by 12, a couple of feet high, 8, 9 feet high. Mud walls, all sorts of dirt all over the place. And I give thanks for where I live now, in the United States, in a home with central heating and the ability to go to the market next door if I want to get something to eat. I don't have to go outside and kill a chicken and do the whole 9 yards to get it. We're so blessed, and we're so surrounded by so many wonderful things that sometimes we forget where we came from. And I look at Puerto Rico and I say to myself, you know what, how far we've come and how far they still have to go. But I'm thankful for where I am, and I'm thankful for my heritage. And it's one little thing like this that reminds me. One of my best friends in life is a 7-year-old girl. Her name's Gianna. And this Christmas, she gave me a yo-yo. On one side, it has a little rainbow. On the other side, it's got this smiley face. And I've watched her growing up. I met her when I was a barista, and as years have gone by, I've become very close with her family. But I've watched this young girl grow up from a kid that couldn't really communicate or speak to somebody who speaks her mind, is so eloquent, enjoys life, goes and dances up a storm, laughs at all the time, and has her quirks just like every other kid, but her heart is what really gets me. It's her spirit of giving. It's the little things. And when I look at this, and it has its place of honor on my mantle next to some of the most important little trinkets that I have in my room, I think of this young girl and I think to myself, how can I be more giving? How can I connect with other people in a way that lets them know that I genuinely care about them and cherish them? And I remember the crazy moments we've had when we'll sing and we'll dance and we'll do all sorts of crazy stuff. Rolling around, she's got like this little bike or something like that, and she said to me, "Damien, go on it." And I'm like, "I'm too big for this." She's like, "Go on it." And she'll roll me around the house. And it's memories like that, those moments of connection with another person, regardless of their age, that brings joy and meaning to life. We have pictures for most of us. Sometimes it's music, sometimes it's movies, sometimes it's a writing. There's always something in our lives that touches us at a core level, that reminds us of other people, that reminds us of the people and the places and the things that we've experienced. And I encourage you to remind yourself daily of the things that you're thankful for. Take a look around your house or your room or the places that you go and take a moment to really look at those things, just for a moment. Because if you've lived any number of years, 10, 15, even 20 years and older, the older you get, the more of these you have. It's important to realize how many people's lives you've touched, how much you've already done, and how much there is out there that you could potentially do. But even more so, as you see these objects or you see these writings or a painting or a piece of music, if you have those people in your lives who have touched you, who you have great memories of, and you can still go up to them and say, "I love you, I appreciate you," take a moment and go do that. Take a moment and let them know that you care about them, because you don't know how long you're going to have them for. If you can go to a place that has brought such solace to you, or go to a place that's touched your life and it's in easy access, take a weekend trip, go. If it's a little further away, you might have to plan it, but don't forget the places that have really touched you. Don't forget the people who have really made an impact in your life. Give thanks in all things. Because I tell you what, folks, I'm thankful for the people that I've had a chance to impact and who have impacted my life. I'm thankful for the places that I've gone to that have given me beautiful memories. I'm thankful for all of the experiences I've had, both good and bad, because I've learned in all of them, and I become a better man every single day. But most of all, I'd like to give thanks to you for watching this video, for being a part of my dream in the Reaching branch. Because I think my rant today is really about that, giving thanks in all things. So with that, may you reach from your roots towards the life of your choosing, bearing good fruit all along the way. I'm Damien Pacheco. Have a great day.